Hi, it's Paul from Triskelion once again. This is a how to set up Red Mist Adventures tutorial video. It will be one of many tutorial videos that we're bound to be doing over the next few months. We've planned a few, but we will continue to do videos as and when necessary in support of the game. We'll also be doing a few playthroughs. So, how do you set up a game of Red Mist Adventures? First of all, you're going to get your digital files, aren't you? And then you're going to print them up yourself. And then you may well laminate some of the battle mats and some of the cards after you've cut them out. Or you might, for example, get a tarot card or a mini USA card from another game, sleeve it, and then put the cut out sleeves that you've made into those, so you've got your own sort of prototyped cards. Or you might have gone to our Only Games store and purchased those. In about a week from the time of this recording, all of that stuff should be available. We do have some of the miniature packs already available. We think it will probably be a week from the time of this recording. Everything will be available on Only Games for the Welcome Pack and the Crimson Cache. So let's take the example of you have printed your own stuff, you've laminated it, and you're ready to start setting up. Let's see what that looks like and how long that takes. So, after you have printed up your first battle mat, you're going to want to put that down on the tabletop. We'll try not to make it too crooked so that the OCD people don't just immediately turn off in disgust. Then you're going to have printed up 2 tarot size cards to create your ley lines. And you're going to put your ley lines along the edge of your board like that. Once that's done, you will have printed up a mini USA card, which is a game round tracker. It's got this sort of gold knot on it, and that gold knot lines up there with the first round. So your game round's there. When it goes up to round 2, you're going to put it there, round 3 and so on. It also helps to track the corruption, which is what this funky icon's all about in this right hand side there. And there's a little dice icon underneath where when you get your corruption, you'll be putting a dice there, which we'll talk you through in a minute. Then another element of your setup will be you're going to put your hero scroll there. Well, we've not quite got that how we want that. We're going to want to do it like that, aren't we, really? So we've now got Folan, Shadowblades and his ally Faust. So that's if you're going to play it in solo. If you're going to play it in 2-player, of course, you're going to flip that and you're going to use Faust's hero scroll side. We've gone a little bit crooked, but there you go. So you get the idea. That then is the setup of both your mat for the scenario, your ley lines, your game round tracker, and your 2 hero scrolls, and that's it. That's all you need to do with that. Then, if you've got your 3D printed miniatures, or you have purchased the miniatures from the Only Games store, you're going to observe the deployment rules in the scenario. You're going to find that those little icons, which I'm now putting miniatures on, are your deployment squares for your scarified right guys, so your cult warriors in that scenario. So they're now all deployed. And then you're going to go, right, this area here is your hero starting position. So you're going to put Folan on one of them. You'll put Faust on the other. So they're ready for action. Finally, in this scenario, you have an empowerment, which is on the second game round, or the second spot on the ley line track. Then if you do get any of that corruption that I was talking about, you're going to put, first time you get corruption, you're going to put that dice in there with a 1 on it, and then you'll dial it up to a 2 and so on. That's going to have game effects in the scenario as you go through it. But that is your scenario setup complete. So it doesn't take very long, as you can tell, to set up a scenario for a game of Red Mist from start to finish once you've got your products or you've printed your own. And so this is a kind of thing that within a day of getting your access, you could be playing the game and enjoying the first of the scenarios, and then perhaps by the end of the week you will have played through the entire of a new game with 5 scenarios, unlocking everything that's part of that, and looking forward to the next month's stuff. And you can play through it multiple times, of course, because it has got a lot of replayability. Thanks very much for your time.